evening. This is Amtrak 129 bound for Washington at Newark. Track number 3. Due out at 4:41. One of those sleek City Sprinter ACS 64s. Shows you how fast those things can accelerate. Here comes a Pennsylvanian from Pittsburgh. Train 42, Pittsburgh to New York. Okay, 444, train 5733 bound for High Bridge, where I was earlier this afternoon. Oh, right away on track 3 is train 3723 bound for Jersey Avenue with these stalwart warriors, the Arrow MUs. Look at those things go. They still got it. 40 plus years of age. 448, here comes train 3361 bound for Bayhead. It's one of those through New York Bayhead jobs. I saw this engine in Sunnyside Yard earlier today, noting the stains on it. It's like it had a little oil leak. May be today's version of the old broker. Oh, here comes train 3861, a local for Trenton. Some Nice jazz playing in the background. Train watching at Newark Penn Station on these tracks is a wonderful vantage point. All the outbound trains are very close to you here, between tracks 2 to 5. Shoved by an ALP 46. A little luck, maybe I'll see some heritage units. Here comes 5435's equipment bound for Raritan. He's due out at 5:16.
Please stand back from the other line and please watch the gap while holding the train.
Well, at least here you don't hear the announcer say Montclair. Coming in on track 3 is train 3947 for Trenton. This is one of those hot shots that make Princeton Junction the next stop. He'll beat 3861 there by a country mile, like 20 minutes. .3861 is doing Princeton Junction at 5:50. This guy will get there at 5:32. Might even be a bit early. I've seen them make pretty rapid runs between here and Princeton Junction. All right, he's got an approach medium signal leaving here, so he's not going to do a jackrabbit start like the other trains did. These are among the fastest commuter trains in the country. By an ALP 46A. You'll be in Princeton Junction in less than half an hour. Here comes train 3165 for Jersey Avenue. Track 4. Arrow MUs. The venerable Arrow MUs. I'm not a fan of GE products, but I'll make an exception with these. Coming on track 3 is Amtrak 2167, Boston to Washington. It runs non-stop from New York to Philadelphia. He's got a clear track. See if the Portland Rose is working this train. Maybe not. Either he was busy or he wasn't working that train. Well, off of track 5, there goes 5435 to Raritan.
Attention, Newark Penn Station passengers. The 523 North Jersey Curved Line to Penn Station, New York, scheduled to arrive on track A, will now be arriving on track 1.
Oh, here comes another one of those high-wheeling transit trains. 3949 for Trenton. Next stop, Princeton Junction. Due out at 519.
On track 3, the New Jersey Transit 519 train to Trenton. Next stops at Princeton Junction, Hamilton, and Trenton. Please stand back from the yellow line and please push the gap on the road.
I was always impressed with these trains, how fast they go. Triple-digit speeds most of the way from here to Princeton Junction. Here comes 3363 to Bayhead, 525.
Track 5 express train number 2170 to Worcester is expected to arrive on track 2 in approximately 5 minutes. Please stand back from the
Get a kick out of the way they announced these Amtrak trains to Boston. That whoosh in the background was 2170 from Washington to Boston coming in the Acela. Like I said, when they announced trains to Boston, they announced blah, 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 New York, Stamford, New Haven, New London, Kingston, Providence, Route 128, Back Bay, and Boston. Where do they think Back Bay is? In Sheboygan? Rail fanning here can be hazardous to your health. That guy back there is walking around smoking weed. Well, here's Amtrak 653 to Harrisburg with one of those lovely cab cars that engineers love to operate in.
expected to depart on track 5 in approximately 4 minutes. Finish train to depart from track 5. New Jersey Transit 535 outbound train to High Bridge. Making stops at Westfield, Granfield, Darien, Pembroke, Bridgewater, Somerville, Wilmington, Norfolk, White House, and
Train 3511 for South Amboy on track 4 at 5:33. In a light brown shirt, that's our weed killer. All aboard 3511 for South Amboy. Train leaves out of New York, travels 30 miles to South Amboy, and he'll only be about a mile or so from New York. Here's 2165 from Boston to Washington, 5:37. He's way late. Okay, he's got his rear view window mirror extended for rearward visibility. You can bet he'll retract that when he starts, because that won't survive 150 miles an hour running, that's for sure. Enjoy these while they're still around. Starting this year later, they're going to put the new train sets in. Well, I'll believe it when I see it. They're way late already. They should have put them in service 2 years ago. Doors closing. Watch that mirror flap back.
Train number 193 to Washington is expected to arrive on track 3 in approximately 5 minutes.
That to Boston later this month. Now here comes train 3951, the Trenton, another one of those expresses at 5:41.
This train is discharging and types of passengers.
Approaching on track 2 is train 20, the Crescent, from New Orleans to New York. No mistaking that LED light on those city sprinters.
Good evening, Newark Penn Station passengers. Your next train on track number 3 from the Amtrak Northeast Regional Service 193 to Washington, D.C. Once the train currently occupying track 3 departs the station, immediately behind it will be the Amtrak Northeast Regional Service 193 to Washington, D.C. If you're holding tickets for this train, please proceed to the platform as the train will be leaving shortly. Also, as a note, if you are a Jersey Transit customer holding those local tickets, your ticket will not be accepted on board Amtrak train number 193. Thank you for your cooperation.
So on track 4, this is 3265 for Long Branch. 546, they're on a late. This is an ALP 46A.
Newark, Aberdeen, Baltimore, BW Airport, Carrollton, Washington. Please watch the gap when boarding the train. Arriving on track 1 is the New Jersey Transit 549 inbound train to Penn Station, New York, making stops at Secaucus and New York. Please stand back from the yellow line and please watch the gap while boarding the train.
Here's train 193 to Washington. You could call this a local. It makes Aberdeen, Maryland. Not many trains stop there. Yeah, these things sound like kittens when they're standing still, but they're roaring lions when they start moving.
Stops at Newark Airport, Runway, Metro Park, Attention, Crescent, New Brunswick, Jersey Avenue, Princeton Junction, Hamilton, Amtrak. Please stand back from the yellow line and please watch the gap while